Lizzie finds herself curled up, sitting on the floor of the bathroom, wanting to hide from the world or just become invisible. She doesn't know if she can bring herself to go back to the party after she's messed up so badly, and just keep playing the scene over and over again in her head. 30 minutes earlier, she'd been giving a toast to her best friend Angela. Lizzie held strong negative judgment about public speaking. She was worried that people would judge her and that she would say or do something embarrassing. During the dinner, she waited silently, staring at her food while others gave speeches. Then it was her turn. She was handed the microphone and off she went. And it was going great. People were laughing at her jokes. Angela was tearing up as Lizzie reminisced. Lizzie felt proud and accomplished. And then, right at the end, as she was about to say cheers, things went left. From deep within her stomach came the loudest belch to ever leave Lizzie's body. The burp entered the microphone and echoed across the wedding hall. The guest grew silent, and then she heard a few snickers. Lizzie managed to get out of cheers and then sat down quietly. She was mortified. She ran to the bathroom and collapsed on the floor. How could she have let this happen, she thought. Why am I such a mess? I ruined my best friend's wedding. I blew it. I'm such a loser. She replayed the moment over and over again in her mind. Along with worry and shame thought, she began to fear that Angela was angry at her. Her thoughts felt overwhelming and relentless in their attack. And the more she sat ruminating, the more intense her shame, embarrassment, fear, and guilt all became. And the more she wanted to hide in the bathroom till the end of the party. Fortunately, Lizzie noticed that she was ruminating and realized that it was not helping. And so she decided to practice the DBT skill of mindfulness of current thought. She began by observing her thought, not suppressing them or holding on to them, not judging them or analyzing them. She noticed that the thought she was having, that I'm such a loser, was in fact a judgment. And so she closed her eyes and imagined that she was staring up at the sky and that each thought was just a cloud passing by. Then she adopted a curious mind, asking herself, where does the shame thought come from? What neurons are firing in my brain right now? She reminded herself that she was not her thought, that she had had positive thoughts about herself in the past. In fact, she had pride thought as she was giving the speech, and these thoughts she was having right now won't last forever, and they'll change when she's feeling a different emotion. And then she felt the urge to block her shame thought. She didn't. Instead, she asked herself, what physical sensations are connected with these thoughts? Where do I feel shame in my body? And then, to hold her thoughts a bit more gently and take them less seriously, she practiced singing them out loud. I was at my best friend's party, giving the best speech of my life, when a burp came out, and now I feel like a piece of shit, a piece of shit, a piece of shit. Lizzie began to smile at the song. She began to sense her emotion shift from shame to humor. She felt less embarrassed. Then she said to herself, screw it, I burped. We all burp. I feel embarrassed, and I want to enjoy this night. She engaged in some opposite action, stood up, dried her eyes, threw her shoulders back, and marched out the bathroom, and went straight to the dance floor, where she proceeded to dance the night away.